Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be a really quick one. I just want to talk about the importance and the power of doing what you know is the next thing to do. I have a very dear beloved. I can't even call her a friend. This is a beloved. Um, but she was talking about, what's next. She would ask me, we would have conversations, and she would ask me like, okay, so what's next? What's next for you? And that's what I want to share that with you, because that has been a seed. She sowed that seed, and it's been I've been kind of watering it, and life has been watering it since then. But one thing I realized is that like I said, I made a video not too long ago, short, and I was saying like we already know what we need to do. Most of us do, most of us know, and literally like doing those activities is not just a to-do list. It's really not. I feel like I kind of see it like the universe. That's the universe has gave you a curriculum or a test or a certain task to complete, especially and particularly if you are in alignment, and if you are focused on being in alignment with where you're trying to go. It's like there's things that comes to you that you want to do. And an example of that is in your mind. You know how in your mind we be like, man, I'm a do this. I need to do this. Days will go by. I need to do this. I want to do this. And we haven't got to it. We haven't got around to it. And it's no judgment, because I still have those things myself. I got things that I'm really cranking it out, and I have things that's just still sitting back there. Like, I need to do that. I need to go on and do that. I need to go on and do that. You know what I'm saying? Them are our like what to do next. Like that's our that's a part of our journey. Like sometimes those things ain't gonna lead to the place that we think they're going to, but it's almost like every time we do those, it creates a trajectory. It creates a trajectory with ourselves where we honored our truth. We honored our moment. We took that step. And what I find is that every time we do that, the universe comes back with a counter like response, something that lifts it forward. Sometimes that response is it reveals to you the next step. Sometimes it will bring a person in your path that will give you more information. Sometimes it will bring you an experience. Sometimes it will gift you. But either way, it's like it responds. And a lot of times we miss that if we locked in a little too much, which is why I think the balance of give and take is important. The balance of feminine and masculine. Like you take that step, but after you take that step, you are receptive. You take a moment to collect yourself, review, to receive, to observe, to figure out what's next, to cultivate, and then you go again. You know what I mean? And I've been working on doing that. Because when it comes to consistency, which is something that I'm building in my life, consistency and discipline, like even though on the outside it looks like you constantly doing the same thing and you working like a machine, that machine don't work without restoration and downtime and like moments where it's not on all the time, moments where it's little bit, like it's going small bits at a time versus full throttle. It just looks like that because it's compounded over time, and I've learned that sustainability doesn't look like a straight slope. It's like sometimes it's 50, 90, 60, 50. But it's a constant showing up, and it's doing it in a way, resting and working, playing, and like moving forward continually in a way that is sustainable for you. That's what I'm finding. But yeah, we know what to do. You know what to do. I encourage you just like I encourage myself. No judgment, but we know what to do. You know, and we just gotta do it, and we just gotta give ourselves. We gotta make that space. We gotta make that space, make that time. And if you struggling with making that step, then sometimes you gotta pray. Like today, I had to pray because I was able to get to a place where I realized that I was struggling so much with something I didn't know how to get out of it, and I didn't really know where to look and where to start. So I just kind of surrendered. And I feel like as I go on my journey, I'm starting to embrace that more, like surrendering. Like when I can't do anything, I'm like, God, can you show me? Like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know where to begin to look. But I'm putting this in your hands. I'm willing to do the work. I just need to know what the work is. And then I do my best to leave it after that. So that's the message today. Whether you have a good day or a rough day, whether you're struggling to make ends meet or you're at the pinnacle of your success, either way, the greatest place that you can come from is right where you are. Not perfect, just real. I wish you peace, love, and abundance every single day, but especially on the days that it rains. With that being said, that's the message today. I really hope you got some out of it. If you did, hit that like button, let me know. And, and if you appreciate the content, I have plenty more videos that you can check out. So I hope that you'll spend a little time looking for some that might help you out, might be some news you can use. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I'm signing out. Peace.